Good morning, guys. From 1:50 a.m. here in Seattle, Washington. We woke up super early to catch a hike, 1.5 hours outside here. We have a squad here, a bunch of different creators who all came together to take an 1.5-hour drive out to Lake Serene, which is Tommy's recommendation. And it's, how long's the hike?
It's a 8.2 miles hike, so it's gonna take like about 1.5 hours or something. We're gonna be up there about by 6 o'clock or 7, something like that. Sunrise is at 7, by the way. I don't know, maybe it'll be a good sunrise, maybe not.
It will be, yeah.
It's gonna be great.
We gotta be lucky.
We're hopeful it's gonna be great. It is looking cloudy, but we'll see you once we get down there. Yeah, that's what happens when you wake up this early in the morning. You can't even make it halfway there without making a quick stop over here at Chevron. Luckily, it's open 24 hours to get ourselves a nice little espresso shot, something like that. What are you grabbing over here, Gabe?
Dude, I'm looking for either, a can of Starbucks coffee or maybe even a Monster right now.
Oh, it's full speed ahead then.
Yeah, we're full speed ahead. And then we're getting some inclines, shotgun maybe before we take our hike. I don't know, it's kind of tradition.
Exactly, gotta get after it. Planned on getting a coffee, but figured I'm just gonna get one of these high performance turbos. Just need something that's gonna get me going for this hike, because it's gonna be a pretty strenuous one. All right, guys, we have just made it to the trailhead here, and we're rolling 8 deep with the whole squad here. We have Tommy. You remember Tommy from the 21-day road trip?
Oh, you don't remember me?
Yep. Ian, you remember him from Crater
Yes, sir.
Lake?
Notorious Ian V.
There we go. We have Calvin back here.
Hey there.
We have Gabe down here. What's going on, bro? Yeah, you remember him from the gas station getting the coffee?
I remember
Sarah.
What up? What up?
And we have Jackie. And we have Bamboo Weekly. So this is the whole squad. We are hoping to make it just before sunrise so we can be up there, and we're super excited to check out some amazing views.
It's really not too far in. It's kind of...
We got a nice little river to cross here.
That was a raging, babbling brook.
Yeah, how do we do on that one, Ian?
That was fantastic, man. It's a little nature walk. We're about to get elevated here in Alpine Lake Wilderness. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Tell everybody I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Salamander.
Oh, he's so cute.
Shit, I've seen salamander in hell long too.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's a cool one.
How are we feeling on the hike so far, squad?
Fantastic. Saw salamander.
Yeah.
Huge hike, yeah. This is the spot to come if you want to see salamanders.
Bridge stairs and stuff.
You have to wonder how old a log like this is. This thing's been around probably for like 500 years. Unbelievable. Like, this thing has seen a lot in its day.
Yeah.
Good and bad things. Unfortunately, my wide angle lens does not do a great job showing you how large this tree is, but hand for scale. All right, guys, we're about an hour into this hike, and it's starting to get quite strenuous the last 2 miles. So it seems like this is where all of the elevation gain is. You're gonna get a nice workout in. Bring plenty of water and get more sleep than I did. Operating on 3 hours of sleep, I will say, makes it very tough, but still worth it, because these photos I've seen of the views are stunning. So hopefully, like I said earlier, we'll get a chance to see the sunrise without cloud covering. Let's go. All right, guys, we just made it up after just about 2 hours hiking up, and it has been pitch black the whole time. And Tommy got us up very early. We probably could have slept in a solid another hour, and I wish we would have, not gonna lie. But we have a solid hour to unwind a little bit with the squad. But we're gonna catch sunrise, and so far we've been seeing a little bit of the stars, so it's making us quite hopeful that we're gonna get a nice sunrise here. So see you guys in just about an hour from now. All right, I must say arriving early was perfect, because we're getting a very subtle light up of the mountains with just like this fog reveal, which is stunning. I mean, look up here at the pine trees with the fog coming in, and then you can see it just kind of going right through the mountains. Just stunning. All right, this is how quickly the fog moves in Seattle, just like I remember it from like 7 years ago. It was perfect views. I grabbed my drone, and then I looked back up, and now you cannot see more than 10 feet ahead of us. Squad, so what do you think of the lake views today?
It's wonderful, you know, actually just chock full of Pacific Northwest wet. That's what we're known for here. Quite a lot of moisture. Some would say that WAP, that wet ass Pacific. And yeah, it was majestic earlier. You probably saw the vibes a little bit. But,
More would not say that.
absolutely majestic. It's good to have you out here, World Nomad, coming around the world to the PNW.
Honestly, Mac, it's great to have you here. It's
Yeah.
good.
I appreciate you.
My guy Mac.
I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
So guys, we're down here and we lost the views that I really wanted to show you. I'm not sure if we're going to get lucky enough to see the views of the mountains, these towering views that I was hoping to capture for you. That said though, as you can see behind me, you're seeing this mystical look, which is totally what you imagine when you're going into the mountains in Seattle, and it's really nice. But for the next few minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys from the locals around here that I actually hiked up here with some stories and places to go and things that they're going to recommend for you to do. So check it out. All right, so this is Bamboo Weekly, aka Leo, and he's from the area, originally from Bellevue. So I want to ask you, if you were to talk to someone coming for their first time to the Seattle Bellevue area, and you could recommend one top thing to do, what would you say?
I would suggest seeing the music scene, because the local music scene, it's really nice. You actually get to feel everyone's energy, what they're into, what we talk about, and then a lot of people talk on stage, and then we get to hear everyone's different perspective, and just feeling that music, just feeling that vibe with the lights. It's really nice. And then just walking on Capitol Hill or whatever venue you're going to, you get to go eat local food, get to hang out with the local crowd, and there's always people on the hill. It's always active. So you always get to meet different characters and just be a part of the city.
Love that. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Jackie. She is originally from Dallas, Texas, and has moved to Seattle in January of this year. As a travel nurse and spending your last 8, 9, 10 months here, what would you say your favorite thing you've done here is?
I want to say High Rock. That hike is just like epic, especially during the crowd inversion. Oh my god, you have to like check that out for sure.
And how long is the hike? Like, is it a strenuous one?
It's short, but it is inclined, but it's worth it. Even if it's not like cloud inversion, it's worth it.
Was it harder than today's hike?
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys want an easier hike, that could be an option for you too. Awesome, thanks Jackie. All right guys, this is Sarah. She's originally from Seattle area. So Sarah, I want to ask you, if I'm a first timer coming to Seattle and I love hiking, I love seeing the outdoors, what is the #1 thing you would recommend?
You know, I would say do your research and look around because there's so many beautiful mountains. But like, as long as you've got a car, you can go a couple hours outside of the city and you can see the most amazing, beautiful things. Whenever you get up into the mountains, you get the Glacier Lake, and the water's so beautifully blue, you can't see it anywhere else. Just go outside the city a little bit.
That's amazing. And would you say, being from this area, you've probably made it up to Vancouver before, right?
Absolutely.
And is it worth a visit? Let's say if someone's coming for 5 days to Seattle, would you say spend it all?
Across the border for sure. Also check out the San Juan Islands. I spent a lot of my time growing up there. It's where the orca whales roam free, so it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, they say it's like Martha's Vineyard of the Pacific Northwest. Absolutely beautiful. If you have the chance, go check out the San Juan Islands.
That's awesome. Thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, you heard it from the squad. So many cool places to check out here in Seattle. I'm actually currently walking across, speaking of cool places, this really tiny bridge that's right next to the lake here, and it's a nice viewpoint. I will say I'm a little bummed though, once again, that I can't show this to you, but and look back here, take a look. This is like some sort of like tree death pit, it looks like. You see that? Which is kind of eerie, especially with the fog, but it's pretty sweet. This place is awesome. We could stay here all day and enjoy it. All right guys, we waited long enough and we weren't able to get the final mountain views to show you, but hopefully you saw, at least in that first clip I got when it was a little bit noisy, you could at least see how beautiful it is. So definitely come and check this place out. We're about to hike back now. Probably will take a little less than 2 hours, but it's going to be like a whole new hike because we hiked obviously in the middle of the night, couldn't see anything. We're already like, wow, we were walking on the side of a cliff. Way through there, you probably can't see it with my camera, a huge waterfall, literally the top of that mountain going all the way down. We walked right past this, but it was so dark out, we had no idea where it was coming from on the way down. We got Bamboo Weekly leading the pack.
That's just how I do.
How we doing up there, my man?
You know, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling active.
Rolling tune.
Honestly guys, I didn't know what to expect on the walk back just because it was so dark and we couldn't see anything. But literally, these trees are all covered with like this furry green moss, and it just feels like you're walking through a mystical forest. It is one of the very, very beautiful parts about this hike. Even though we didn't get a great viewpoint before, I feel like this is making up for it because we have such great visibility out here in the forest. Stunning, stunning. How happy are you that we're back?
We back, baby. You know, I led the crew. We'll be back here, man. Let's go.
Survived.
Yeah, how are you guys feeling? Worth the hike?
Fantastic, man. Just hit the Lake Serene.
Top.
Feeling good.
Feeling great. All right guys, it's nice to be back at the trailhead and be able to see this thing during daylight. It was an amazing hike. Definitely come and check this place out. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next video.